So I leaned forward and listened. I had a great childhood. I had all I wanted, just name it. From sports cars to flying helicopters to dancing clothes and video games. And I watched as he used his four fingers to tap endlessly on the palm of his other hand as he counted his childhood trophies. While my mind reminded me of my poor childhood background with torn singlet and patch outgrown trouser. This Ajabota didn't belong to my world at all. All I had to do was to make a request. He continued, without a hint of my thought. Unfortunately, everything changed when he lost his job. I hadn't realized that there was a big difference between a man in the house and a father. I didn't know my father. His office milked him 15 hours a day and sent him back home each day drained and useless to me. On closing work, by the time he drives through the traffic nightmare, he would arrive home like an empty shell, beautiful outside, hollow inside. He was neck deep in his job, and then he lost his job only to shrink into himself. He was never there when I needed him. Never there when I needed him. That was never there when I needed him. Strike in my heart. Ellie, my neighbor's wife, back then, I'd used those same words only last week. I had overheard her complaining to my mother about her hunger for intimacy. I did not know that her ever-smiling, jovial husband was absent-minded and never paid his wife enough attention. He had time for everything: church, counseling, choir, committee, meetings, casting out demons, but not his wife and kids. He couldn't have just lost his job, could he? How does a man who painstakingly put 15 hours daily into his work get sacked? I asked again, leaning back on my chair. I wanted to get to the end of the puzzle. Tunde was more than 6 feet tall, well built, and could easily have passed all the basketball star for it. But my question turned the giant into a craving to them. From the corner of my eye, I could see that the tough guy was fighting back tears. My heart raced. Had I hit a raw nerve? So I leaned forward and listened. I had a great childhood. I had all I wanted, just name it. From sports cars to flying helicopters to dancing clothes.